Suggestions for grade school. First up is the Billie B. Brown series. This is one of our early chapter books for kids who are just getting started reading. We also have the Hey Jack series with a male protagonist. We also have chapter books at the next step up. This is an example, Fairy Ponies. You can see the text is more dense. There are still pictures. It's still appealing to this age range. It's just for more advanced readers. The Gateway is another similar series. More text than the early chapter books, but still pictures. Next, we have activity books. So these are some of our pocket-sized activity books, the Rainy Day Pocket Puzzle book and the Fashion and Drawing book. So here are just some examples of what's in there. This is a find the differences between the two scenes, involves looking at small detail and circling the differences. The Fashion Drawing book shows opportunities to draw hats, accessories, and so on drawing dolls. The Knights and Castles activity book is an example of one of our full-sized activity books. You can see the text is more in depth. The activities are a little more involved, but they can draw stuff, do activities in their house, and so on. This is pretty cool, 100 Paper Dragons to Fold and Fly. We have a bunch of different paper airplane type books, but I like the dragons the best because rawr. There are 4 different shapes of dragon and instructions for how to fold each one. So when they pull the page out, it'll tell them how to fold it into a cool looking dragon. How to Draw Fairies and Mermaids is an example of one of our how to draw books. We have a number of them. They provide step-to-step instructions on how to, as you might guess, draw fairies and mermaids. Pretty cute. Here we have Fingerprint Animals. So it has an ink pad that you put different fingers on. Each art page calls for different size fingers. In this case, it's a more simple, put the spots on the cow, but there are also more complex ones where you use fingerprints and also have to draw parts. We have some sticker books that are kind of more intricate and also historical for older kids. So you can see that these are pretty beautiful, pretty intricate. They have some kind of historical notes next to them. So they're still basically sticker books, but you learn while you're using them. So they work well for older kids, especially those interested in fashion. We have big books like that for other things as well, like superheroes. Now here is the Shine a Light series. I'm showing you an example, the human body, but we have these on all sorts of different topics, and each page has hidden content that is revealed when you shine a flashlight through it. Now this is for ages 3 to 8, so it works, but look at that. You can see the baby inside the pregnant mom. How cool is that? So each page has a different part of the body that you get to see inside, and that's true for all of them. This is pretty much the coolest pop-up book ever. Check out all the intricate parts of this pop-up book. It's got some educational text in the bottom, so you can kind of learn about everything that's going on there, find stuff in the scenes, and kind of learn about everything that's going on above and below ground. This is our Beginners series. These are reference books for kids 5 through 8. So they come on all kinds of different topics. I picked the one on pandas because pandas are so freaking cute. Look, baby pandas. But we really have them on most topics that kids are interested in. This is the Look Inside series. This is Lift the Flaps for ages 5+. This one is about food and where food comes from. So it's kind of got all this different information about food and how food's packaged and how it's made and where it comes from and all kinds of cool stuff. This is the Look Inside series, so we have them on all kinds of different topics. You can just search for Look Inside on the website. Next up, a first encyclopedia book. So we have these on different topics. Seas and Oceans just happens to be the one that I picked. You can see this is a bit more intricate than the beginner books, so this is for kids who want a reference series that's a little bit more complex, a little bit more in-depth. Next, my first story writing book. This is for ages 6+, and it's really cool because it provides a structure to learn about writing a story, the beginning, the middle, the end, who the characters are, what their motivations are, without just sort of having them free write. So it gives them ideas to choose from so that they are creating their own story, but they're not doing it out of thin air. I thought this was a really nice kind of structured book to help people who are just learning to write to feel some freedom, but get to write. This is sweet. Okay, check this out. These are these cards that you get colored foil, and you place them over the cards, and the cards are kind of like stickers. So you peel the sticker off of each piece, put the foil down, rub it, and then you get this cool looking design. Those cards can be taped to shoe boxes or anything else.